Hey there guys, Will here, and as I was editing this, I thought it might be good to put a disclaimer warning on it. There's going to be some images on here that might not be suitable for some people. They're all of Chaska, but they're kind of hard to look at, and one video that might be hard to watch. But I definitely recommend checking out this video because I really, really, really do hope that it is going to help at least one dog owner out there who might be experiencing something very similar. All right, well, this is future Will. I'm going to hand it back to past Will now.
Hey everybody, Will and Chaska here, and today I want to share with you something that I'm really hoping this video can help dog owners out there who might be facing a similar situation. So a year ago today, that is January 3rd, Chaska had his first seizure, which resulted in a grand mal seizure, at which point he actually stopped breathing and I had to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and perform CPR. That was really tough because we took him into the ER immediately after that, and they didn't know what was going on, so they put him on a very common drug for seizures, which is phenobarbital. Now, phenobarbital is supposed to work in pretty much all dogs, but there is a 1% population rate with all canine breeds that are highly allergic to phenobarbital. So what happened was he was on that, and it looked like he was getting better, and then out of nowhere, he lost the ability to walk, which is called ataxia. He couldn't walk a straight line, and I'll put some video up alongside of this right now. It was really scary, and no one would believe me. I was reading all of these veterinary articles, and again, no one actually thought I was right. The vets didn't. And then he just kept getting worse and worse, and all of a sudden I thought maybe he had liver failure because he was displaying all of the exact symptoms of liver failure, and I thought that was going to be it. So we took him into another vet, and they performed an ultrasound, and they found something in his stomach. And at first, they thought it was an avocado seed. And we were like, okay, yeah, we got to remove that. That's going to cause an intestinal blockage. So we did that, spent $2,000 on the surgery. And out of nowhere, it was a blessing, actually. My grandma had sent us a check for absolutely no reason, for exactly $2,000, so it covered the surgery, and we were blessed. But when I got there after they had removed it, he wasn't getting better. In fact, he was getting worse there because they were pumping phenobarbital straight into his veins through an IV, and they handed me a mushed baby potato, at which point I got thoroughly upset. And I demanded that they change his medicine to, the term is Keppra. That's the non-generic form. I don't know how to pronounce the generic form, but it was Keppra. So he was on that, and he got hyper-aggressive. And you may have seen a previous video I had, but took down because I no longer agree with it. Chaska had bit me during a seizure while on Keppra, and that caused him to be put into home quarantine. And I got bit a few more times from there because of that. Because the Keppra makes him highly aggressive. It's called Keppra rage, actually. So he would be attacking Bailey. He had to be separated from the cats. He had to be in his own room. It wasn't good. So at that point, I made the decision that I would switch him over to this stuff here. It's called Source CBD. Now there's a few other companies, but I really like Source. This video isn't sponsored by them, by the way. This is just my own testimonial from it. So I switched him over to the CBD oil, and it's made the whole difference. He's gotten back to his old self. He's happy. He seems younger, actually. Just all of this stuff. He hasn't had a seizure now I feel like I should knock on wood on this one. So, in almost like 11 months. So, Source CBD. I really like this company. I had the chance to speak with the company's owner just a little bit. We were never able to fully connect so he could give me more info, but it's a really good guy who's genuine, who only wants to see people and animals, that's the big thing, healed from seizures, from anxiety, things like that. So Source CBD, if if you have a dog experiencing symptoms like seizures, and they're on phenobarb and they start just losing balance, check out CBD oil. Don't go to like a Kratom store. Sorry, Kratom, but some of your stuff you sell isn't that pure. This stuff is 100% organic. It's there's like organic coconut oil in there that also works as an infuser for it, and it just works. So sourcecbd.com. Check them out if you're looking for a good alternative to anything that happens. Thankfully, Chaska is still, hey buddy, still with us. He's doing better than ever. But yeah, if you have any questions about CBD oil usage for your pets, please leave them in the comment below. I'm more than happy to talk about this because there is nothing worse than seeing your best friend go through a situation that you have no control over. I hope this video is able to help a few people out there, and thanks for watching.